Good morning, afternoon, or evening, and welcome to the Hayseed night, where, well, the world almost ended in our previous episode, but then it didn't, and now apparently Adder is kind of sort of on the run a little bit, and yeah, we'll find out what exactly is going on. Just then, a short green-haired creature plodded towards him, interrupting the moment of whatever that was.
Your sister just, oh, never mind. You sure you don't want any help carrying all that stuff, boss?
Aina gave him a thumbs up, though it was clear she was struggling to lift her assortment of weapons.
I don't know. I feel a bit left out here. Like, I know I'm still recovering, but I'm not carrying anything at all, you know?
Aina opened her arms wide, then pointed at herself.
What? You want me to carry you? Come on, boss. You're acting just like...
Aina tilted her head, confused. That thought never quite finished forming in Adder's brain.
Anyway, we'll have plenty of time to hold each other tonight.
Aina's face turned beet red. Adder diverted his gaze too. They absolutely needed a minute to cast their mutual embarrassment away before walking out.
Well, we'll be off then.
Zhao and Adder shared one last hug.
This isn't goodbye, Ada.
No way. You couldn't get rid of me if you tried. Don't be a stranger, yeah? I'm always a shout away if you need anything. Except translate.
I thought that's what we kept the other deer for.
Don't mess with the poor guy. I'm sure it's not his fault he's apparently forgotten every single Basaktet word he knew!
Indeed. One must give credit where credit is due. Adder made an incredibly convincing translator. One of the best tricks I've seen you pull.
Hey, I wasn't lying about it, all right? I swear it's like I could hear the words when I looked into her eyes. And then I'd say the things she was saying, but louder.
Well, look into my eyes and tell me why we can't go to Corbuswy instead.
Because I don't want to be anywhere near the coast with all those beasts on the loose, you hoofhead. Okay, fine. Your sister can come visit the shop and we're all done setting up. But so help me if she licks my neck again, you hear?
I'm missing heirloom already.
And so we reach the end.
Oh, wait, but this is not where the story ends. The knight's banishment is literally where the Song of the Upperfield begins.
This is the story of how he became Addersind of the Upperfield. You didn't have that.
You spent all that time on a prologue?
Lynn slams her face against the table.
I can't believe you do this to me.
Yes, you can. Come now. It's time to send you back home. Lynn hides her face between her arms. I have to strain my ears to hear the next part.
I need a home to return to first.
I figured. Her indistinct, angry mumbling sounds a little like the start of a sob.
Stay with me until I fall asleep.
Yeah. Ah. The moon sails low among the stars. I still have a little while left. It's been a lifetime since I last helped put a child to sleep.
How many of those have you spent wandering around all on your own?
I don't know. I told you I don't do time. I don't want to remember all these Nemeous minute confinements of erosion you flashbacks insist on keeping track of.
That's really ironic, you know.
I could take the easy route out and pretend I'm just here because you asked me to share the story.
Of course. I am Omalin DP of Askedath, all-powerful Sephi.
There you go. I can't believe you made me do this.
Yes, you can.
A short pause. Lynn slouches down on the table, but her eyes are still fixed on me.
Hey, will you do something for me?
What is it, little one?
Will you keep the...
Kid, go away. You ever hear about personal space, kid? Scram. I will throw you off this bridge if you don't move this instant. Don't think I can't tell what you're trying to do, you little fusty lugs. Get out of my face already.
Shave my horns and call them tinder! I knew it! I knew it, I knew it, I knew it! You were telling the truth! How's that even possible? You'd have to be like so old!
You really make me feel like it. Don't you have anything better to do today, kid? Parents to annoy to death, perhaps.
Oh, don't you dare change the topic! You unreservedly, unquestionably, and unconditionally have to tell me the story if the one I know is so wrong!
Do I now? Damn. And why would that be, pray tell?
Pshaw! To think you were acting so high and mighty just 1 moment ago! You call yourself an expert on the night, and yet you fail to see the answer to such obviousness? A joke is what you are!
I have a staff, and it'll hurt when I hit you with it.
It is fate itself that has brought you to me, O Wanderer! For I am, on my own life, I swear, a direct descendant of the knight from the tale!
Sure you are.
Wait! Don't go! I'm not lying, see? Look at this beautiful blue fabric! 100% certified linen carefully passed down for generations! Part of his cape!
It truly is 100% certified. I don't care, bye.
Nuh-uh! Look, it's so old! Look!
No, it can't be.
Hey! What do you think you're doing? Get your filthy snout away from my family relics!
It still smells like him.
It does? Whoa! Just so we're clear, that's a woe that falls somewhere between a woe and a woe that's really gross, and I'm thinking I should run. You know what kind of woe I'm talking about?
Why do you even sound like... No, I won't let the delusions of some random street shrub get to me ever again. I'm leaving.
I am not deluded, and I am not a street shrub. My name is Omalin Dibili of Askedath, and I am heir to the lineages of both the Knight of the Upper Field and the royalty of Basaxerat. Yeah, I know, it's kind of a mouthful. Just Lynn is fine.
Lynn of Askedath.
Descendant of Adderson of Askedath. And you are?
I'm so very tired. Come on, we have a long day ahead of ourselves. Moments pass in silence, but perhaps it's hours instead. I would not be able to guess how long. My first instinct is to check if Lynn is truly asleep. Perhaps I could somehow create more time for myself. a different excuse to stay just another handful of minutes around her. As much as I tried to avoid it, I now know too much about this fragile creature sitting by my side. I'm invested in her well-being. Once again, I've been dragged back into mortal affairs. I'm sorry, Lynn. I don't have a choice. The moon starts its descent into the horizon. The sun will find me once more, no matter what I want. No, I can't stay. I have a letter to deliver before that. With my hat and my staff in tow, I stop one last time in front of the entrance. I adjust my new blue scarf over my neck and nod. She's too good to be related to you. But still, please watch over my friend.
The night ends, whether we want it to or not, and the sun rises. This is the inescapable order of life. The light finds us, sometimes as a gentle caress, and sometimes blasting us right in the face.
Oh, curtains.
Curtains. What? Where am I? Show your faces, fiends! A lonely child in an unfamiliar crypt. Nothing remained of the night but a cramped hand, a carefully bound book, and a trail of sleepy slobber connecting said child to the table. Even her beloved scarf was gone. Ah, that's right! My book! So it was the goddess of inspiration that took me! Ah, magnum opus, masterwork of mine! I can't believe I've gone and kidnapped myself just to write you. The headmistress is going to kill me. Ah! The headmistress is going to kill me! Picture a young gazelle, running through the back alleys of Slander District, jumping through empty lots, run-down houses, and little stone benches, for she knew full well that she was to meet her destiny. Miss Vita is going to have me cleaning bodies all week! A destiny which most likely included a brush and a lot of brown. I don't want to spend a week dealing with crap! And so, as is to be expected from someone not heeding the wise advice, look where you're going, the young gazelle soon met the first obstacle on the way back to the orphanage. A tree.
Miss Omalendibi?
Yes? The gate was blocked by a huge muckadeer. No, two, in fact. The smaller one was simply trying his darndest to blend in behind the older one.
A pleasure to make your acquaintance. I am Constable Adaga Buntalos of the Academy of Heirloom. This is my little brother and my secretary in training, Umbo. Hi.
The shy sapling nodded his head politely from behind his sister. Am I in trouble? I swear he's going to come back! Eventually, I just...
Oh, no, child. You are not in trouble. Quite the opposite, in fact, unless you're particularly averse to good news. This is highly irregular, but a certain person of standing who decided to remain anonymous for your sake and mine vouched ardently for your ingenious character and good nature. And I must say, I have been able to witness your creativity myself.
The young child nearly ran for it when Adarga pointed her head towards a series of graffiti, boldly decorating the wall that led to the orphanage. That wasn't me.
Really? Then I guess perhaps we ought to find the artist behind such works to inform them that they have been made recipient of the Burbith Grant for the literary advancement of the youths.
Aw, Burbis.
I'm sorry, the what?
Umbo, would you be so kind?
You are formally invited to join the Academy of Heirloom for the pursuit of the higher education of your choice.
free of charge, should you choose to accept to benefit from this grant.
I'm pretty sure I screamed. Little old me, taken into the intellectual elites of the country by what looked entirely like Providence. I ran to pack what little I had, and I may have even had time to sign a few select people to get eaten by beasts while Umbo and Adarga weren't looking.
My name is Omalin Devi of Askadath, and I'm going to be a writer!
My time in the academy was one I'll never forget. Fresh off the streets, surrounded by snotty brats who had just wandered out of their parents' mansions, I defended the weak and stole from the less weak with my sharp wits and a particularly sharp stylus. I wish the teachers had been able to appreciate my subversive charm and my ingenuity as much as Adarga did, but it seemed, alas, like I was doomed to have what she so kindly referred to as
a proclivity towards irreverence.
I only got expelled once, so I still think I did fairly well, all things considered. And this is my magnum opus. A thoroughly researched fan fiction detailing the life of the Knight of the Upperfield. This is my headcanon, no hate, original characters, do not steal.
Wow, Lynn! This is really detailed. It must have taken you ages to make. What were your sources?
What? Sources? Ain't ate them? Life and Misadventures of the Inventive Knight of the Upperfield, or the Hayseed Knight, was soon being published and sung countrywide as a little gem of a parody. Almost no one asked for my head. I should have been happy, right? But no, I didn't make it up. I swear I had a source. It's... The more I thought about it, the less sense any of it made. My mind wandered back to that night I spent writing as if possessed. The fever dream that made this happen so many times over the years. But I found no answer inside my own memories. Why don't the words work? Burned out beyond redemption and crushed by the publisher's endless demands that I give up the historically accurate bit and just make a sequel already, I plunged deep into the depths of my work, wondering what could have ever been good about it. As I opened the original manuscript, I came face to face with it one last time. The owner of my words, mocking me. The silhouette with the hat and the staff that I'd come to identify as a portrait of all my headaches. The last reminder of that fateful night 7 years before. Adarga always said that someone vouched for my creativity, my intelligence, and all the things the years had stolen from me, to the point I could no longer see them within myself or anything I made. There was someone else with me that night. There definitely was.
Come on, you have access to your sister's documents, right? There must be something about the person who made me write the book.
I can't betray her confidence like that.
She made a vow of anonymity.
But you didn't, and that was like forever ago. I bet the contract or the oath or whatever it was has expired already. Come on, I'm not going to do anything reckless, I promise.
Whoa.
That same night, I recklessly packed my things and ran for it, leaving behind my studies, my burgeoning career, and a string of broken hearts. But I just couldn't help it. There's nothing that makes me angrier than a broken promise. And you didn't even come close to making good on yours. You tell the story, and I write. That was our deal when we met. And a promise is a promise, you crook. I'll find you, no matter what. You're not going to get away from me so easily, boss.
Oh, okay. So that was ending 3, I see. I wonder how many of the endings there are. I really liked this. I mean, some of it was pretty rambly and maybe didn't make a whole lot of sense, but it was still enjoyable. And I'm kind of left wondering about the other endings. So I think maybe I will... We're only 20 minutes into this episode. Maybe I will start a new game of this like straight away in this episode. And I'll see what different paths I can explore by having Adder make different choices this time. I have a lot more knowledge about things now, so I can make like more informed choices, and also the gameplay will go a lot faster because we're not going to like see all the things that we've seen before. We're going to be skipping a lot. Like I won't be reading nearly as much out loud as I did during our first playthrough here.
Welcome, welcome! Come on in! Get thy fill at Sir Upperfield's Greens! Meals fit for royalty.
Oh, that does look delicious.
Don't it? Roasted paprika taters, shakshuka, hummus, couscous, you name it, you got it, man.
I'll have to ask for your name then.
Adder finally looked up from his pan. His eye got lost in the depths of the blue above him.
Huh?
Do you come with a dish?
Huh?
I'm asking if you do deliveries.
Oh, darn right I do.
To Barhan's?
Even Macadar, if you please. Call me Adder the Delivery Deer.
Adder.
The wistful, almost melodic way in which she said his name sent shivers all the way to the tip of his tail.
What'll it be then?
Everything you have. I have to attend a play now. Could you bring it to this address by noon?
Anything, anywhere, anytime you want, ma'am.
Here's your payment. I'll see you later, handsome.
Adder couldn't stop himself from ogling the gazelle as she skittered away towards a group of very conspicuous, heavily armed guards.
See you later, Sam.
Aww. He remembered. It's over, isn't it? Hardly feels like it. The Hayseed night was my first game ever. Chapter 1 marked the start of my career in games, and these 7 years of development will stay with me for the rest of my life. It would mean the world to me if you could take a moment to leave a review, if you enjoyed the game, and if you still crave more, you can come hang out at Discord. Okay. Art book. Huh. Thank you for picking up my game. I hope playing Adder's story brought you as much joy as I felt making it. Yeah, as I said, I want to see more of the different endings. And this time, we'll go through things much quicker. Because I won't actually have to read a lot of the stuff. I will just be concentrating on experiencing the new things that we haven't experienced yet, and all the familiar stuff I will be skipping through as best I can. So, why not? Let's get into a new game. We've seen this already, so if you don't mind, I'm going to skip this. And then we're back
horns!
here.
What's with this place? It's ancient. Are you sure we're allowed to be here?
Yeah, I don't think there is like anything that we can affect here. So I'm just going to be skipping this like intro bit here. Because we've already seen this in the very first episode of this series. So this is where like the telling of the story begins, and we're introduced to the narrator and Lynn.
Of course! Sheesh!
And then there's
I can't even start to get...
a lot of dialogue that we've already seen.
What a droll way to say... But you won't, because after...
And yeah, this is the story that this person knows.
Fair.
And then I guess we begin the
Who are you?
Story. Here we go. The Fickle Queen.
Adder.
Yeah, and Adder's had
Hey,
a nightmare.
lad. Do we have to go through this?
No!
Oh boy. Here we...
A beast! I saw a beast!
Way to call me an eyesore.
I'm telling you, I saw a beast.
Right. Look, I'm not drunk enough for this.
This ain't no time to sleep. The beast may be gone, but the Macador are still out there. The forest's out there and it's come to find me.
And you stop screaming like an idiot and...
I knew they'd get to the city one day. We gotta tail everyone.
There are no damn trees around, you dimwit!
Yeah, the neighbors
Oh, then
don't
what did
like
you
them
holler for,
shouting.
Mr. Bard? The sun ain't up yet.
Says you.
Say what?
You've been talking in your sleep again.
Let's see. I think I picked sorry last time, so I'm going to go with something different this time. But the beast.
That was no dream, all right. Saw the thing with my own with my one eye. Got its face right in front of mine, and it was looking at me like it wanted to eat me.
Are you sure that wasn't Dana?
Say what?
I mean, she can be very aggressive. I wouldn't be too surprised if one night...
You think Boss is trying to eat me?
Yeah, I think this is new dialogue based on me picking a different thing there.
O fairest in the kingdom, what hast thou seen in this dull head?
Wait. Fair? Fair. Oh, 3.
Oh yeah, he remembers.
The fair!
I swear to bite that kid if you keep...
Not if they get to me first!
And then he's going to rush to the fair and
Glad we sorted that out.
meet Zap. We get info on the Slander district, the kind of slum district of the city. And then he's going to hurry and take a stumble.
Then the patron won't have no problem kicking me out. He'll kick me out and keep my skin as a pain. Nah, that's dumb. But he'll kill me anyway. Oh, crap.
Oh yeah, he runs into a wall, doesn't he? Yeah. Yeah, and then here's where he meets Sap.
Oh dear. That was almost impressive. I truly thought that you were going to run straight through that wall for...
Yeah.
Whoa!
For your information, everyone already thinks that rows are thick-skulled. Are you okay?
What? Are you
Oh,
okay?
yeah.
What are you doing out and about in a place like this, man?
In a way, I suppose. I'm hiding.
Oh, yeah. So he's worried that something awful is going to happen to her in this kind of dangerous slum district. And he doesn't want to, you know, leave her to face the district alone.
Right here I am hollering down the street.
No need. I'm not in.
So you're playing some kind of...
Does that lower your opinion of me?
I mean, I ain't got much of an opinion.
You've definitely made one.
You ain't no coward, that's for sure.
You're one to talk.
Who, me? Pfft, no.
I couldn't.
See? That's what I'm Y'all got space for one more player?
You want us to hide together?
Good question. I wouldn't trust...
Yeah.
I don't know about safe, but I probably...
I would enjoy that.
She's, flirting with him.
It's a deal then. You're in luck today, ma'am.
And then they go hike together and...
So, if it ain't prying too much,
Oh, no one important.
Right, mm-hmm. You're gonna make him shorter if you keep staring like...
Oh, sorry.
That ain't much better, you know?
Where would you have me?
Anywhere but...
A fine company you'll make, then.
I thought we were supposed to be hiding.
And yet, I'd swear that I'd set out to find you.
Yeah, this is where Adder gets confused because he doesn't remember having already met Sepp.
The round will be over before we know it.
I don't know. Nah, kind of...
So you were in a rush.
Now I got places to be, yeah? I mean, what's the matter with...
And you'd rather not cast the die.
Never been one to gamble. Hey, I do too.
Newly unemployed by choice.
If you want me to get, you can just say that, ma'am.
I hold nothing but your best interests at heart.
Well, that makes two of us.
Unbelievable.
Okay.
Oh, you know, on second thought, come and see, you bold.
I don't suppose...
I'm the whole circus act.
What?
My hands?
Were you born with them? How much weight can you lift? Can you... So?
I'm
Yeah,
sorry,
this
ma'am.
was
What
a-
was the question?
You! What are you supposed to be?
This was a very nice and funny and well, a very entertaining thing the first time around, but like we've already seen this, so that's why I'm kind of skipping through it to the bit where I can make choices again. And oh, I think I said I'm no one last time, so I'm going for the different choice this time.
Can't you tell looking at these whappers? I'm a Carnrite fighter. I was just practicing my tackles back there, see? Yeah! Huh! I don't mean to brag, but I'm kind of a big deal.
Yeah, I don't think these choices kind of at the start of the game here end up leading us down very different paths, but it is nice to see the different lines of dialogue, right?
Oh, so you're one of those head-butting brutes. I should have known.
No, I ain't no brute. I was just lying to impress you. You seen the size of these sticks on my head? What am I supposed to do with them? Tickle the other buck to death?
Then I guess you have yet to explain the part where you run into a wall.
Oh, you know, just the usual around these lands. How I was running for my life. In fact, you and I should both get going before a local shows up with a knife. What you laughing about? Is there anything on my snout?
Is this another gig of yours? Street poet? Or could it be that you intend to steal my attention and my purse, seeing as how you seem so sure that I'm not here to rob you?
Is this new? Adder was much too concussed to ponder his next words. All he saw was a chance to polish his charlatan skills, the one arguably good thing he had acquired from Joff.
Well, ma'am, folks around here come in two flavors. Stabby and gritty. But I'd never seen a thief that looked quite so pretty.
Oh, we're doing this.
I don't know what this means, but you're just so inspiring. That unrehearsed. I keep on rhyming.
Oh no. Stop that, they're terrible.
I love this. This is new, isn't it?
For you, I can keep on rhyming till I die. 'Cause lady, your beauty don't fit in a single eye.
My what? Sorry?
Uh-oh. She took offense.
Your beauty?
Really? How can it be that the intangible concept of beauty cannot fit within the boundaries of one eye?
'Cause it's so big?
Uh-oh. Adder?
My beauty is too big.
No, I mean, yes, I mean, it's perfect. Your beauty, beauty, I said.
Oh, how inappropriate.
Inappropriate? What a fancy word, ma'am. You can call me worse things if you'd like. Or you can call the guards. Or Illigram. Or I could just save you the trouble and go jump off a cliff right now.
While the red-haired lady laughed and laughed, unable to muster the strength in her heart to stop, Adder stumbled back, uttering apologies that surely made no sense whatsoever. He might as well have recited another poem to apologize. We'll never know for sure, for his accent became so thick whenever he lost his cool that academics to this day still argued if that way of talking can truly be considered Cernar. But I digress. It seemed Adder wouldn't be allowed to die of shame quite so early.
Wait, no. Come back. I'm not mad. But I will be if you make me run after you.
Adder halted in his step, but he remained too mortified to face her. It was the gazelle who circled around him to look him in the eye.
We can't have you running away now that I found you.
The deer wasn't sure what exactly she meant by that, but he couldn't quite gather the wits to think about it as she moved her hands to his sunken cheeks, where nothing remained but gaunt skin attached to almost directly to his skull.
Yes, it is you, isn't it? Short-horned, loud-mouthed, and one-eyed. Just so much more emaciated. Oh, how could you let this happen to yourself?
Oh, I think we're back on familiar ground here. We've seen this dialogue already.
I'm so sorry, ma'am. I don't know what came over me.
Oh? So, you aren't the type that sees a pretty gazelle and splurts something daft every time?
No, of course not.
Then is it just me that has this effect on you?
The effect? What are you talking about? I'm just a gentlemanly buffoon, ma'am. I open my mouth and silly stuff comes out. It don't mean nothing.
So you're a buffoon and a cad. What a terrible combination. You're bound to break someone's heart one of these days.
Why'd you keep talking like we knew each other?
Because you do know me. In fact, you've had me looking for quite a while now.
Yeah, Adder doesn't remember, obviously, because of Sepp's curse.
Ma'am, I think our 10 minutes are up.
Come on. Don't you remember that night on the bridge under here? You didn't hit your head that hard, did you?
I bet those guards had one haystack of a night laughing at some poor buck. I'd remember you. Trust me.
In other circumstances, perhaps. But I suppose a year would be far too long regardless.
Yeah, she's referring to the fact that was it like a week or two that people could remember her without, seeing her again after they'd forget that they'd ever met her?
Oh well, that only leaves one way to find out. Come closer. I said come closer.
All right then, here I...
That's it. Come on, don't make me walk over there. Boop. That's close enough.
Is she trying to do the whole gaze reading thing or the magic thing? I think so, right?
Now, if you could get on your knees... you know what? Maybe you should see a doctor after all.
Joseph! There you are!
Oh, and this is...
Now, seriously?
This is one of the other people from the Desert Rose, right? Yeah.
You call...
We've been looking everywhere for you!
And so you found me.
Miss Rochelle's had us searching for hours!
Well, I'm kind of busy, so...
The fair's about to start! Head back already or you'll get...
I'm sorry. Was that an order?
What?
Say, do you know what happened to the last wench who had...
I don't...
Care to find out? Oh, sorry. I'm not idle enough to begin picking fights with my sisters, don't...
Right.
Then that's settled.
Okay. And then I guess Adder's going to go to the fair now.
Wait!
Yes. Don't worry, I haven't forgotten about you. It's your turn to find me next, handsome.
Alright, and we do find her actually at some point. Aww. Run. And he runs.
Wait, what? Stop right there. What was that last bit? No,
Oh,
I
yeah.
know that, but...
This is the explanation about the, gazelle, roe, deer, thing.
Why wouldn't he? That's... Sounds like you weren't a whole lot bothered by those who did, though.
We already know about the, what do we call it? Do we call it speciesism or... Yeah, maybe. In the society. The deer are the kind of ruling species.
Well, I don't care about you.
And then here we are at the fair. I think maybe we'll end this episode here for now. And then there are a few choices we get to make during the fair as well. I think I remember a couple of ones at least. And then we can once again choose different ones next time and see what happens if we choose those options instead of the ones we went with during our first playthrough. And let's see, I think we will probably get pretty far into this in the next episode already, because so much of this is going to be familiar and I'll be skipping stuff once again, stuff that I remember that we have seen before. So yeah, we'll continue from here next time and see where we end up by the end of the episode. For now, thank you so much for watching and spending a little of your time with me here today. It was lovely to have you. Please remember to be kind to yourself. Have a lovely rest of your day, and I will see you again next time.